about carom, you saw a lot of
Yeah,
carom matches.
yeah,
So,
it's
who
intense.
is favorite carom player?
I mean,
During this time, you have tasted different type of foods.
I
So,
have.
any favorite food?
I'm gonna go with. I haven't had anything that I can say, oh wow, I didn't like that. Everything's been very, very tasty. A lot of full of flavor, full of spice.
So, you did some local travels
Yeah.
and visited some local
Yes.
places. So, how's your experience about that? Hello everyone, I am Limbraj Nikrad, CEO of PrimaVerse. Today we have a special guest with us, Ray, who has came from USA to India. He has given training to our PrimaVerse MVP team. So Ray, it was our pleasure to have with us. So you have closely working with the MVP team mainly, and apart from MVP team, our PrimaVerse team members are seeing you. So they really don't know about you. So can you please brief about yourself?
Yeah, sure. First off, thank you to PrimaVerse and everybody in your office for welcoming me from Las Vegas. A little bit about myself. I'm the director of engineering, plumbing and heating. We're based. Our headquarters are in California. I work out of our Las Vegas office, and I get to travel to all our different locations to support our engineering team. Um, I've been with plumbing and heating actually 8 years today.
Oh, okay. 8 years
Eight
today.
eight years
Yes,
today is
congratulations.
thank you. I've been with plumbing and heating, and it's been a great pleasure being here as your guest. Everybody has been fantastic, so I definitely appreciate that. And yeah, that's what I've.
And what about your family? Family members?
Yeah, so I'm married. I don't have any children. I've been married for 26 years to my wife Elsa. It's been good. High school sweethearts, and we have two little pets at home, two Shih Tzus, little puppies. Buddy, he's the older one, and also Daisy, she's our younger one, and she's going to be 3 years old. So, other than that, have a lot of I have brothers and sisters, 6 siblings total, um, nieces,
So
nephews.
all are living in Las Vegas or?
The majority, yeah, the majority of us live in Las Vegas. A few scattered aunts, uncles, cousins, but the main family, direct family, yeah, we have everybody in Las Vegas.
In nearby.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes.
okay. So we have been working with Prime Hours and from last more than 4 years.
Yes.
So and initially Yogesh met you as a client. Now over the years he is like a friend for you.
Yes.
So how's your relationship with Yogesh?
It's a great relationship, very open. He reached out to my boss, who was my boss, who's now our CEO, and just said he knew we were going through some transition from our AutoCAD design software to Revit and Trimble Siskiyou, and there was challenges for our team. And Yogesh reached out, said he can support us, and that's kind of how it all started. So once told me, hey, I want you to talk to Yogesh. They seem like they have some experience to help our team during the transition. And yeah, and everything has been going pretty smoothly, just, going through the growing pains of training, learning our systems. But the relationship with Yogesh is good. Every time he's in the US, he reaches out to meet with me at least one time in Las Vegas or Orange County. So yeah, it's a great working relationship, personal relationship where he'll message me at any time to my cell phone and vice versa. So no, it's a good relationship.
Nice to hear that.
Yeah.
And big part of our connection with your connection with Prime Hours is the beam.
Yes.
How beam is working, how it really supports the projects. So you have been working in the industry for a long time, maybe
I have.
more than 25 years.
Oh yeah.
You have used a lot of tools,
Yes.
a lot of softwares.
Hmm.
So when the beam actually you started working on?
So BIM, for my experience in my projects, I started in 2008. I was working at a consulting engineering firm, and that's a big portion of my work history and my background is consulting engineering, doing HVAC and plumbing design. For the last 8 years, like I said, I've been with and on the contractor side. And the good thing about us is that we do prefabrication for all of our systems. It doesn't matter if it's a single family house, a large custom house, or 300 apartment units, 6, 7 stories with podium. So BIM came into play for me in 2008 in the consulting engineering side. And then when I started working for, we were doing 3D modeling, but on AutoCAD based. It wasn't a model where the architects, structural engineers, and everybody, all the other subs are also in BIM. So that's why when our previous CEO uh, looked at what was possible out there, we started having those discussions in 2018, 2019, and we just worked up a demo of how we could actually model all our systems in a BIM environment, but also do our prefabrication, because that's the fabric of our company is prefab. If we're not going to prefabricate anything, then we're not going to draw it or model it. So that was how I started in BIM, and then also with just making the switch from AutoCAD to Revit, and then using also Trimble Siskiyou software really kind of puts us at a maybe higher echelon for subcontractors, but in a collaborative effort with the rest of the team, architect, structural engineer, civil, electrical, all the trades.
All
So
that is right.
yeah,
Yes. So correct BIM model is making your life easy.
it's making it easier because we can see a lot of the issues early on.
Hmm.
You know, everybody can do clash detection in Navisworks, but we're using Revit and as a design tool, and at least identifying, hey, this looks tight, this area looks a little tight, we're going to have to focus here. And then as the meetings happen with the design team, we bring those up, and then sure enough, they turn into issues, but we can coordinate and um, address those issues early on instead of in the field.
Okay, yeah, fine. So let's talk about the training.
Sure.
So how this idea come into your mind? Your guest to come to the India and train our people.
So when we started out working with PrimaVerse, we knew we were going to have to spend time training the PrimaVerse team, not just because they don't understand Revit. No, it's not that. It's more get them to understand our internal workflows, our standards, our part numbers, everything that goes into prefabricating our systems. So we knew we were going to have to do some training, which we've done all along. And then Yogesh started mentioning, hey, maybe it would be a good idea to have you come out to our office in India, or have our team visit your offices in the U.S. And that was probably a good year and a half in, so 2.5 years ago. It really turned into something probably about a year and a half ago. Um, Yogesh kept persisting and just mentioning, "Hey, you might want to come out." And then as we started seeing the benefit of working with PrimaVerse, we we wanted to take our efforts beyond just the Revit modeling. We want to start implementing our internal workflows with our Dynamo scripts, our Excel macros that goes beyond just drawing the items in 3D. So every time he goes to visit, he asks, "Hey, what else can we be doing for you, or how else can we help you?" So that's really how it all happened. And then maybe about a year and 4 months ago, something like that, I mentioned it to my team, my corporate team, and our CEO. His light bulb went off, and he said, "Yeah, why don't we send you over to India to help train more and help our company more? So you guys your team gets to learn a little bit more. We get more help from you guys, so it's a net positive for everybody." So that's pretty much how it happened, and been talking and talking every 3 months, and then
Finally, it happened.
finally about 6 months ago, everything kind of just started to line up a little bit better with projects and just time frame. And we had a discussion as a team in October, a couple months ago, and yeah, we said, okay, I think it's time. And then I had to talk to my wife, and but she understands that it's for the benefit of our company. It's benefit for me. The more help I can get from PrimaVerse, obviously, it's going to help me in the long run too. So yeah, it kind of just all happened pretty quick, but we had been talking about it for a while, but nothing serious until about a year, then 6 months, and then 2 months ago, it really became real. So
So this is a fruitful trading. So We
Yeah.
are requesting that you can come to India every year and train our
Sure.
people or give some teaching.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good idea.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I can get permission to come every year, but
When the next time you come to India, then come second week of January because we have
yeah.
annual get together that
Oh,
time.
that'd be perfect. Yeah, I would love to be there, be here for that. That's one of the things that I think I've noticed here since I've been here. A little bit over a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, is your culture. I think you guys have a good, fun environment and culture for everybody, not just corporate teams, right? So
Yeah.
you play games with everybody. Everybody plays together, and you can tell, you can feel it that it's not forced. So that's something that I think I noticed compared to some of the environments in other offices, including ours. We're trying to improve some of the culture, which it's not bad, it's good, but we're trying. You can always do better and make it more fun and enjoyable for everybody, and not just being a job. So it's good to see. It's been good for me to experience that.
So you mainly like watching football and then playing golf.
Yes.
So playing carom here. So what
Yeah.
was your experience?
So it took me a little bit to learn the rules, I think,
Mhm.
and the point system. But yeah, I enjoy watching Manchester United, who's that's my favorite soccer team in football. But they're okay right now,
Who
not the
is your
greatest.
favorite football player?
I would say probably Ryan Giggs. He retired a few years back, but I got to see a few of his games, and he's just a professional player. So yeah, and then for golf, again, I'm not too good at that, but I do enjoy being out there for 4 hours, 5 hours playing the game and watching it. But yeah, I enjoy it more actually being out playing it. So
And about carom, you saw a lot of
yeah,
carom matches.
yeah,
So
it's
who is
intense.
your favorite carom player?
I mean, Anirudh's pretty good.
No, not mine.
You have some interesting plays. Maybe some might call it cheating. I don't know, but you
No, that's
definitely,
not cheating. That's strategy.
yeah. You take full advantage of I guess the rules. I don't know all the rules, so but they might know. But yeah, no, it's been fun playing. Obviously, there's definitely a technique. Um, I don't have the. You can tell some of the players that are really good. They can see the angles on the board already. I think I put that like pool. I'm better at pool.
Yes.
I can see the angles in pool better than carom. But yeah, it looks pretty fun. It is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fun matches, and everybody seems to be enjoying themselves. And a little trash talk.
So this couple of weeks from last week,
Yeah.
we have this competition, carom competition,
Yeah.
then pool competition. Next week, from to this Saturday only, we have the cricket camp
Yeah.
competition as well.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah. So when you decided coming to India, so
Mm.
what was came in your mind about India?
Well, for one, I wanted to make sure that I can get a visa. And the good thing about the conversations with Yogesh all along, he assured me, oh no, it's going to be easy. You'll get it with 5 6 days. Sure enough, I get online, do the application. Within 6 days, already, well, actually within hours, they responded right away. Said, hey, we need you to upload ID and passport, family name. So I did that, and then really was just confirming the flight. I took the shortest flight that I could find, and that was a 20-hour flight time, but overall probably about 30 hours travel door to door. So yeah, it makes a long trip, but it wasn't bad. It's just mentally preparing for the flights. That's the only way to get over here. I know it takes some time, but no, it was enjoyable. It wasn't bad. It wasn't as bad as I think people were trying to make it out to be. It's like, oh wow, because we don't travel that far,
That much, yeah.
but and then for work, and it's not for pleasure, so you kind of just have to prepare for it. But as far as in my mind, it was more of let's get over there, let's train. That was one of the questions that Yogesh asked me. Hey, what do you want to do when you're over there? And I said, I just want to train. I want to make sure that the time spent here is spent training to make sure that the team learns it, asks all their questions, and then if there's extra time, then yeah, we can think about doing some fun stuff. But it was my main focus was making sure that Anirudh and Divya, Janki, Vishwas, and everybody had mm, full support to ask all their questions and see examples and take full advantage of me being here. And I was looking forward to it just to be in their environment so I can see their body language as we talk. Yes, yes. They can see mine over email or over Teams or online meetings. It's not the same. It's it. We've done plenty of meetings. I think we needed to do face to face training so that way we can see and ask all the questions. And it's been long. You know, they've been learning a lot. I'm sure heads hurting every now and then, but they've been doing really well, learning a lot of good things. And we pull up examples of how our projects look like that they've worked on. So I think it's been very beneficial for everybody. Yeah,
So during this time, you have tasted different type of foods.
I have.
Any favorite food?
I'm gonna go with the paneer.
Paneer. Okay.
It's so good. And then the gravy, I guess is what it's called, the sauce, as we call it, the sauce, the gravy. But the everything has a lot of flavor, which is good. Some of it has a little too much spice, but it's still very tasty. Yeah, I haven't had anything that I can say, oh wow, I didn't like that. Everything's been very tasty, a lot of full of flavor, full of spice. So yeah, that's everything's been. I made a list. I have an engineering friend actually, Bruce, who lives in Denver. That his family is from India, and I think they moved into to Canada at some point, and so he has some heritage from India. So he asked me, he says, "Hey, what have you been eating?" So I gave him a full list of the dishes. The first one was idli sambar.
Idli
Yeah,
sambar.
so
Yeah.
had some of that, some dosa and the paneer, the tandoori chicken. So yeah, just been trying a little bit of everything, and everything's been good. I always try to ask, okay, what is that? What's in it? Just to try to understand. Not because I don't want to try it, just to know for future references.
And have you tried chapati?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't. My memory's not all that. But if you explain it, maybe, or maybe we can have that.
The chapati, the we bringing in our tiffin. That is the chapati.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That the containers everybody brings. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So you did some local travels and visited some local places. So how's your experience about that?
It was really nice, actually. It's surprising when you're on the main road, a little overwhelming with the cars, the traffic, because there's no lane control and everybody's honking. So it's interesting to see how it still works. Everybody still moves and flows. But so you see the busy street roads, and then you get off, you go into a small road, dirt road, seeing small villages, which reminds me from where I'm from and where I was born in Mexico. Similar. You have little villages with farming areas, and then you get to your destination, a nice resort, private resort, and or a restaurant, same thing, that off the main road, and it's like, wow, this is pretty nice. So yeah, it's been enjoyable, very fun.
Okay. So most of our viewers are young engineers, then being professionals.
Yeah.
What message you would like to give them for their career?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, for me is, just learn as much as you can. Ask a lot of questions. Um, no question is a dumb question. Learn from everybody, not just your direct supervisor or your team. From all your peers, whether maybe even competitors that you might think they're competitors, but just learn from everybody. Keep learning. Ask questions. If you're interested in something, don't stay quiet. Just ask. Say, hey, and maybe not now, but in the future or the next project or the next task, I can do this, or you can explain why certain things are a certain way. So just be curious,
Keep learning.
keep learning, ask a lot of questions, especially from senior level people. You'll be surprised. They'll want to teach, and they'll want to help out. So yeah, that's been my experience with my career. Is just, if you want to learn.
Yeah, work hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Fine. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
no